Yeah, I thought our serve receive hurt just a little bit. We were either passing a little bit on the net or just not getting a real good first pass, so our hitting was just a little bit off because of that serve receive. You have to sometimes give the other team some credit, though. I thought they were serving pretty aggressively, and that showed in that second game. They started missing some of their aggressive serves, and in that first game they didn't. And then second game, I felt like they missed those serves after they already had a lead, so they could withstand having a couple missed serves. But they served aggressive, and I really thought of most of the year our serve receive has been one of our strengths, but I thought it was a little bit of a weakness tonight. And I thought they kept everything alive. They definitely made us hit it several times, and that kind of can be a little bit of a weakness for us. We swing aggressively and hard, and we'll get kills, but if somebody makes us hit it 3 or 4 times, lots of times we'll end up airing out, getting blocked, or airing out at some point. But yeah, I definitely thought that we were swinging away, and they were very scrappy. You have to give them a little bit of credit for that,
So they obviously have gotten a lot better.
Yeah, and sometimes it just has a matter of they had a couple of hitters that were their lefty was doing a really nice job tonight hitting around our block, and then also I just thought they played really scrappy. And defensively, they're pretty tough. I thought defensively we were a little slow sometimes. We got a few balls that were, tough digs, but I thought there was several that they maybe was a step quicker on defense than what we were.
You were fighting back uphill a lot, first set especially, but you're not used to that kind of stuff. I mean, what'd you tell the girls at that point?
Yeah, we actually talked about that in between the games. Is that we felt like we were down by 3, 4, 5. And then had to come back in that first game, and we had decided we weren't going to do that second game, but obviously that happened again. We got a couple points, but then they went on a little bit of an early run. Bella had a couple of hitting errors, and they just got a couple points ahead, and then they kind of stayed about 5 points ahead, 5-6 points ahead for quite a while until they had some service errors, and we got a little bit closer but couldn't close the gap. Bria is about as quick as you can get, and then Bella is just overall volleyball player. About as good as you'll find in our entire area. Reagan had a couple nice hits for us tonight. She's just tall and lanky and does a great job. Hannah's kind of been our team leader the whole year as far as keeping us up and not letting us get down. So, she probably mentally is our glue. And then Sydney, she came out. She got us out of a couple serve receives tonight. She had a couple big hits that got us out of after they had scored 2 or 3 points, and finally Sydney put one away or got us out of a serve receive. A couple of those kids, like Sydney's just a 3-sport athlete. Bria is too. Bella plays 2 sports really well. Athletes are easy to coach, and that's what I had with that senior group.
What will you miss the most, number one, out of this group?
Just watching them swing away. I just like watching this group hit. It's not one of them. You saw tonight. We had 4 different kids that went up and just nailed balls that you were like, wow, that's a hard hit. That's if I was a team scouting this, that's got to be their best hitter, and that's kind of what I felt like our kids did all year. We had just a lot of kids that could swing away and hit hard, and that's super fun to watch and super fun to coach.
This team is going to be one of the best to come through the volleyball program, but how do you feel like this team now with the veteran leadership will show the younger girls this is how we play volleyball here at Effingham?
It's been great. I thought our JV group had a great year this year, and then most of those kids have been, or all of them have been practicing with us this last week, and more than one time they've taken our varsity, in really close games to 15 or close games to 25, and we definitely have improved playing in practice against the varsity. Our sophomores and juniors have just really improved because of the senior group, and it's definitely helps to have a group of seniors like that show how you can play volleyball and what it's like to play some really high level volleyball.